Yo, what's good, EYTBC? What's good, fight fans, boxing heads around the world? Be marched back at it with another video. So August 19th, man, God is good. God is good. The boxing gods are giving us a good look for 2017. We're going to have our first undisputed champion since fucking shit, man. Like what? Was it 2006? Bernard Hopkins, you know what I mean? 2005, O'Neal Bell. We're going to have our first undisputed champion unless this fight gets called a draw. August 19th, Espn, Julius, Indongo, WBN IBF champion will face one of the best fighters in the world, pound for pound, Terrance Crawford, you know what I mean? From Nebraska, you know what I'm saying? He's going to be bringing his WBC and WBO super lightweight title to the table, you know what I mean? This fight's going to be broadcasted on ESPN, which is awesome, which is a good look, you know what I mean? Now the whole world, the whole country, USA, could see this guy, Bud Crawford, without having to pay for it. I mean, I know ESPN is basic cable, you know what I mean? But it's easier to get than HBO. HBO costs at least $10 a month, you know what I mean? You check it. So, man, I'm very excited for this fight, man. I'm happy that the African Indongo is going to showcase his skill set. You know what I mean? This fight's going to be in Lincoln, Nebraska, about an hour away from Bud Crawford's hometown of Omaha, Nebraska. You know what I mean? And like I said, man, these are the type of fights that hopefully, man, the world will be watching. More eyes on the sport, you know what I mean? Because this is going to be on regular TV, you know what I mean? And we're going to have an undisputed champion unless we get a draw, you know what I'm saying, in this particular fight. You know, the man, Julius Indongo, man, this guy's living a dream, man. Believe that, you know what I mean? Knowing where he came from, you know what I mean? You check it. Ain't too many African champions in boxing. Doesn't mean that they're not no good fighters out of Africa. Just like in soccer, right? There's a lot of great players who come out of the continent of Africa, you know what I mean? They just might not have the facilities, the training, and budgets like these first and second world countries like USA or European countries, you know what I mean? That's why, you know, them African teams, when it come to World Cup, man, they ain't never won a World Cup ever, you know what I'm saying? You check it. So, you know, a guy like Julius Undongo, he's come a long way, you know what I'm saying? He's about to showcase his skill set, you know what I mean? And he's got the continent of Africa, not just his country, Namibia, on his back. He got the whole continent of Africa, you know what I mean? Which has never, ever, 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 ever had an undisputed champion. Man, I might have to take that back. They probably have. I probably take that back. I think they had an undisputed champion when Dick Tiger actually was an undisputed champion. What am I talking about? He had a WBC and WBA light heavyweight title, you know what I'm saying? And he was also undisputed middleweight champion, you know what I mean? So, yo, and that was like in the 60s, you know? Bob Foster sparked out Dick Tiger, you know what I'm saying, in the fourth round in Madison Square Garden for that light heavyweight strap back in like the 60s, or was it the early 70s? And Dick Tiger also had the WBC and the WBA. Them times you only needed 2 titles to be undisputed. He had that when he lost to Emil Griffin, you know what I mean? You check it. So, you know, that was a very long time ago. I'm talking about in the 60s, not even the 70s, you know what I mean? Now, Africa hasn't had a undisputed champion since, you know what I'm saying? In my opinion, I made a video. Y'all could check it out you could check it out in my playlist. I think it's in my historical accounts playlist, you know what I'm saying? And I consider Azuma Nelson to be the greatest fighter out of Africa, you know. You check it. He's never been undisputed like Dick Tiger and them, you know, but you know, I think Azuma Nelson, man, is a great fighter, you know. The type of stuff Azuma Nelson did going to Puerto Rico and beating the shit out of Wilfredo Gomez, taking a fight versus Salvador Sanchez with only 8 fights under his career, taking a fight and you know, going to war with Salvador Sanchez and giving him a fit, you know. That's why, you know, I consider the man of Azuma Nelson the greatest out of Africa, you know what I mean? You check it, but Undongo could put his name up there with just one win, just like that. With just one win, this guy could have all 4 titles, even probably faster than the man Mike Tyson became undisputed back in like between 86 and 88, you know what I'm saying? You check it. So Julius Indongo, you know, me myself, man, being from the continent of Africa, East Africa to be exact, Kenya, Nairobi, big ups to 254, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, I'd love to see Undongo win this championship, you know what I mean? But Terrance Bud Crawford is one of my favorite fighters, I knew Bud Crawford before I knew Indongo. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching Bud since the man had dreadlocks. You check it? You know what I'm saying? When he first got showcased on HBO, you know what I mean? I've been watching this guy from a long time, you know what I mean? I remember them fights with Breeders Prescott. I remember when HBO was faking on him, talking about his style is kind of boring, you know what I mean? And I remember them fights, you know what I mean? I forgot who's that European dude that Bud fought back when, man. And they said this guy's not that entertaining and whatnot. Yeah, okay. Bud probably heard that shit. All he's done ever since is knock fellas out, you know what I mean? So, I'll be torn. I'll be conflicted on who I want to win this fight. But I ain't no fanboy, dogs. I don't give a fuck, man. To be honest, I'm going to go in this fight with a clean heart. Whoever wins this fight, it's great for boxing. We're going to have an undisputed champion, you know what I mean? So that's on ESPN, man. Hey, I don't know what's really good with HBO, man. If Top Rank take all their fighters off of HBO, hey, and bring them to ESPN, and also Golden Boy, they got the ESPN contract too. I might have to cut off my HBO subscription because Lord knows I only have the HBO and Showtime. Only for boxing, you know what I mean? So B-Marsh Boxing, let me know what y'all think about this fight. August 19th in Lincoln, Nebraska. You know what I'm saying? The man Bud Crawford. Hey, I still remember that joke by the man Adrian Broner when they asked him about a fight versus Terrance Crawford. He said, man, the man AB said, man, he from Nebraska. Man, don't you know we get all our Bud from Arizona, man? That was a funny joke, dogs. That shit still got me reeling, you know what I mean? B-Marsh Boxing, leave your thoughts and comments. We got a good one over here, man. 2017, great year of boxing. Hey, and I also gotta let people know, anybody you see out here talking about, I'm not so much into boxing no more, like, boxing, this, that, 20, it's because the fighters they probably wanted to win haven't been winning. An example, that fuckboy from down there in the South America, PP, that my man Tito Garcia, rest in peace, was banging on. Them fellas had to quit, man. You know what? I don't listen to these guys' channels, man. I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret, right? I don't listen to none of them channels. There's a lot of channels that could probably even diss B-Marsh, and I wouldn't even know, you know what I mean, unless somebody came and told me, yo, so-and-so is talking greasy about you, right? So, one weekend, that weekend after, or like a week after Andre Ward beat Kovalev 2 weekends ago, right? I said, you know what? Let me go and check the Usual Suspects channels. I ain't subscribed to them, so I can't go to my subscriptions to check them out. So I type in their name. I typed in Precise, that fuckboy. You know him. I typed in PP's name. Okay, I first thing I did was go listen to his prediction. And he was confident that Kovalev will knock out Ward. Ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with your pick. If that's what you think, it's all well and fine, you know what I mean? You check it because that's a possibility. I made a video an hour before the Kovalev and Ward fight, and I said, because I looked at that fight, and I said, yo, if the man Ward get caught with a flush punch, you know what I'm saying? Not like that punch he got caught in round 2 with in the first fight. Because that man hit him with just like basically like a backhand, like a front hand, punching with the front of his fist rather than the base of his fist. That's how he caught Ward. But I said if the man Ward gets caught with a flush punch where the man Kovalev turns his punch in, you know what I'm saying, and trying to punch through the target, I said Andre Ward is not going to get up this time, you know what I mean? Because, the man Kovalev did drop him in round 2, you know what I'm saying? They both tried to throw the punch at the same time. Kovalev's joint reached faster, and they put him down, and it wasn't a flush punch like using the base of the fist, you know what I mean? You check it, so if the man PP picked fucking Kovalev to knock him out, okay, that's well and fine. All right, he picked him with mad confidence. I picked Andre Ward to win the fight in my prediction, both predictions. All right. Then I went to listen. I listened to that video. Then I went to listen to his aftermath, his basically post-fight review video. This fucking guy made an hour-long video. He's out there in the hills somewhere in South America with his dog. He probably goat herding out there, and ain't nothing wrong with goat herding. You know what I mean? You gotta get it how you live. However you earn your dollar, man, you play for keeps. You know what I mean? And the man PP was out there talking all kinds of nut ass shit, talking about the reason people gonna die is because they use fluoride in their toothpaste, and they're gonna die. Everybody should leave all metropolitan cities because they're gonna die in a mushroom cloud because there's gonna be nuclear bombs on some Hiroshima type shit. You know what I'm saying? 30 minutes into that hour-long video, he finally talks about the fight, and he's basically being dismissive about the fight, like, these things, that's why boxing full of shit, and this. Then he talks for 1 second about the fight, then he goes on his tirade about fucking using fluoride and being like him, not putting on a TV for like 10 years. How about you, he said, how about you do like me, not put on a TV for 10 years and not use fluoride. Don't drink fluoride in the water and use it in toothpaste. I said, okay. You check it? That's why them fellas went mad. He went fucking psycho, nuts. And, he had to shut down his channel, you know what I'm saying? But, the man Julius Indongo, he's in a good position right now, man. Hopefully he's training hard body, man. I know Bud's gonna come in ready. You know what I mean? I've seen him in big fights. We've seen Indongo in a big fight against Ricky Burns, but that's Ricky Burns, and he handled his business, man. 12 rounds, you know what I mean? So we'll see what he does, man. So I'm very, very excited for this fight, man. One of the best fights of the year. And I was saying, anybody who's talking about 2017, they're not so much into boxing, you're full of shit, man. You're full of shit. Go watch UFC or something then, because it's the best year of boxing in a very, 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 very long time. Be March Boxing. Leave your thoughts and comments. Let me know what y'all think about this fight and who you think's gonna win. And I'm out. Peace.